YouTube? It's your boy Jared, and we back with another video. As y'all can see, the scenery is completely different. We in the crib today. But today's video is gonna be about how to aggressively save money. Like something that's so important that a lot of people don't know how to do, but I just want to give you guys some game because it's extremely important. Like you need to know how to always save money. So before we get into this video, please make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. To everybody who's new to my channel, you guys already know what to do. Turn the post notifications on, like this vid, sub, and drop a comment too. To everybody who's already been locked in, please just continue to show love. The channel is growing. The channel is definitely growing. But I'm not gonna hold you guys up any longer. Let's get right into the video. First things first, you have to figure out why you're trying to save this money. Your why has to be significant. So if you saving for a house, saving for your car, like it's something that's important to you, so obviously you're gonna want to save money towards it. It's hard to just save money just to save money. Not for me, but I'm speaking to other people. It's hard to just save money just to save money when they don't know what they're gonna do with it. But when you're saving towards something, it just brings more value to, you know, what you're doing, and it makes you try harder. You need to calculate how much money you make for the month. So, and of course it's gonna be your after-tax number that you're gonna use, because your before-tax number really has no meaning unless you're applying for a credit card, applying for some type of loan, or somebody asks you, you know, how much you make. You don't say what you take home, you say what you gross. Your net income is what you take home. So now regarding putting together your budget and everything like that, you're gonna go by your net income, which is how much you take home after tax and deductions. So you need to calculate how much you net. Once you do that, right? And for everybody that works hourly jobs, obviously I guess your hours could, you know, differentiate depending on how much you work. But for everybody who's salary, it's gonna be pretty simple because you get paid the same thing every single paycheck. So once you figure out your net income, the next step is figuring out your expenses, right? So for all those who pay rent or have a mortgage, factor that. You have to factor in utilities as well, whether you rent or you have a mortgage. So you have your rent/mortgage, utilities, your phone bill, right? Wi-Fi, your car note, car insurance. So all those things need to be factored in, right? And what I like to do, because I'm currently doing this right now, I'm currently aggressively saving just because I need more liquid money for investments. If you guys know, the markets are absolutely crazy right now when it comes to real estate, and the only way to get in is if you have a significant amount of liquid money. So right now I got my car, that's out the way. Right now I'm really just truly in stack mode, like stacking every single dollar. So that's the current mode that I'm in right now. So if you guys are following along, you have to add up all of your expenses. So let me give you guys an example. Let's say somebody takes home $10,000 after tax. So that means they probably grossed maybe like 14 in New Jersey. So they probably grossed 14, took home 10, right? So now I have $10,000 after tax. I would have to add up all my expenses, right? Add up all my expenses that I have. So let's say my expenses come out to $4,000 a month. So the difference between $10,000 and $4,000 is $6,000, right? So now here's another thing. Once I add up all my expenses, I like to give myself a cushion. So the cushion that I personally use is a cushion of about $500 to $1,000. You guys can choose whatever cushion you guys want. I would say if you do 500, it's gonna make you adapt to keep spending money. You think more before you spend money. So I give myself a $500 cushion. So I put all my expenses aside, add up all your expenses, then add $500 to your expenses just for your cushion. And that's just for, you know, eating out, or you have to go get groceries or unforeseen things, whatever. You use that money. So you put your expenses plus your $500 cushion, and then that's gonna be your total expenses for the month. You take your total expenses, right? Subtract that from your net income. So if I take my $4,500, including my cushion, and then subtract that from the $10,000, that leaves me with what? 55. Make sure my math is right. You got 10,000 minus 4,500. Yup. Just want to make sure, because you know it's early, so my mind not really on yet. But so I'm left with $5,500. that 5,500, bro, that goes straight to the account. That 5,500 goes straight to the savings account. That cannot be touched, nothing. And if you guys can continuously put that money up every single month, not, and I understand everybody makes different money, that's 100% fine. But if you guys follow this rule and keep your expenses as low as possible, like unnecessary subscriptions and stuff like that, stuff that y'all don't need, if y'all can keep that at a minimum and really focus on putting money up, I can guarantee you guys will see results instantly. I can guarantee that. So another thing is, I know a lot of people, they into the fashion and the shopping and stuff like that. Designer clothes, designer sneakers. You can't indulge in those things when you're trying to stack your money aggressively. It just won't work. When you're paying $800 to $1,000 a shoe, $500 for a pair of jeans, $300-400 for a shirt, like it's very, very hard. Unless you're making that much money. Me personally, I don't necessarily. The designer and stuff is cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks nice as well, but it's not a priority for me. Like, I'd rather have assets over clothing any day. So make sure you guys prioritize your spending. Like, a lot of people take money for granted. Like, really don't take it for granted. Just use it as a tool and really stack your money. Like, figure out how to use your money right now to make more money. That's the goal at the end of the day. So right now, my focus is just assets. Like, I got my car, so that's my fun. My fun is done now. So I'm not buying clothes. I'm not buying sneakers. The only clothes that I'm buying is for my drop. So if y'all didn't know, first drop coming soon from Mogo Studios. Make sure you guys show love. I'm gonna drop the Instagram to my clothing brand too. First drop coming soon, so make sure you guys show love on the t-shirts, man. I need you guys to show love on that. But that's all I'm wearing. I'm wearing my own clothes. I'm not out here buying clothes, nothing like that. Like, unless it's a ridiculous deal, something like that. But there's another thing. Let's say I'm gonna buy a pair of sneakers this month, bro. I'm not buying another pair of sneakers for like 3-4 months. 3-4 months. Cause I think to myself, I buy these. I have designer shoes I haven't even worn yet. So I gotta think to myself, if I buy these shoes, when am I really gonna wear them if all I do is work anyway? If all I'm doing is grinding? You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, you just really gotta think, like, if I buy this, is it really gonna be worth it? And that's why now all the money I'm spending is into my brand, into my investments, and into myself. Like, and when I say investing into myself, it's not buying clothes, it's education, it's buying books, it's buying courses, stuff like that. But yeah, it's time to really just lock in and stop the unnecessary spending. Like, the last thing that I got, aside from my car, was this watch, was this Apple Watch, and this was probably the best money I ever spent, because this watch, I mean, yeah, it tells you everything. I have a calculator on here. I use my calculator a lot. Like, I'm always crunching numbers and stuff like that. But the one thing that I bought that I could say it's 100% worth it is this Apple Watch. But like, just stuff like this, you don't necessarily need. But me, I work all the time, so it's handy for me. Like, just to look down and be able to access everything I need. Like, my messages, calculator, it tells me my calories and all types of crazy stuff. So this is the one thing that I bought that I could say I didn't need, but it was worth it. But guys, just make sure you're putting your money into the right places. Like, if you know you don't need something, do not buy it. If it's only gonna please if whatever you buy is only gonna please you for one day or for 1 hour or 2 hours, don't buy it. If you spending $150 on dinners, just go buy food and cook it and spend $30 instead. Like, just small things like that is gonna save you guys a lot of money. And I'm only speaking on it from experience, because I've done it all. I had to put big money down on my investment property, so I've done that. I put a significant amount of money down on my car as well, because I could have did zero down, but I didn't want a ridiculous payment. Like, at that point, it's just crazy. And plus, I want to build, I wouldn't say equity in the car, but that's what it's called. I wanted to build a little bit of equity in the car, so God forbid I need to get out of it, I'm not losing money once I sell it. And that's another reason why I bought a Hellcat at that. So listen, if you guys are into the cars and everything, make sure you guys watch all my previous videos. I have lots and lots of videos on there. And another thing, if you guys got time, start watching my videos from the first one that I posted. You guys could just see the growth over time. It's been about, I think it's been about a year and a few months since I've been on YouTube, so you guys can literally watch the growth firsthand. I got a lot of good videos. I like to think in there personally. I think I got a lot of good videos, so I definitely want you guys to tune in, you know, and show love on all the vids. And at the end of the day, this channel truly is just to really track my journey. Really just track my journey and motivate others, like, and just share game. That's all I'm here for. I'm just, everything that I have, I want other people to have as well. That's just how I am. That's how I grew up. I want you guys to have everything that I got and even more than what I have. But I know some people, they just need like a little push, a little guidance. So anything that I could do, whatever you guys need, just drop in the comments. I'll be more than happy to, you know, either write a comment back or make a video on whatever you commented. I have no problem. And I don't want you guys to get it mixed up. I'm not rich. I'm not rich yet, but I could at least give you guys tips on how I got to where I am right now. Like, I'm only 21 years old and I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. So, you know, if you guys have any questions, anything, just drop it in the comments. I respond to basically every single comment. Even if the comment is emojis, I respond to it. So listen, just drop in the comments if you guys have any questions at all. But that's pretty much gonna sum up this video. If you guys enjoyed this vid, please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.